Welcome to Awaken Ascension Radio with Sherilyn Bridget Avalon.
Not just limited to your body or your material world, or your divine mind, divine energy, and consciousness. We are pure love, the vibration of love. And that's where we're connected to the source, which is God, or the energy of God. Everything is made of energy. Exactly. We're all energy. Welcome to our new show, Awaken Within with Sherilyn. Our special guest today afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome you and Michael Kervin and Angela Washburn to our new show, Awaken Within with Sherilyn. And today it's Friday, January 9th, 2015, and we are going to be getting some free readings today. And I heard that we already have a caller on the line. And if you just want to hold on just a minute, I just wanted to talk about Michael. He is a renowned psychic and healer. He's been doing it for, I don't know, 20, 40 years?
42
years, that's a long time. I thought you were younger. But, and anyway, and Angela Washburn, she's the Las Vegas medium, and she has her new website coming up. It's not up yet, but it's going to be up next week. And she has been doing medium readings for a while. So I'd like to invite you, or welcome you to the show. And we're going to start taking some phone calls right now. And
Sherilyn, you got a book there. Why don't you show people your book?
Oh, thank you. Yes, and we're going to be talking about my book, Place 33, Secrets of Universal Truths Revealed Through Hypnotic Channeling. And we're going to be also giving away one of these books today. And we're going to be giving away a couple of free...
But what do people have to do in order to get that free today?
Free today? Well, this is the thing you have to do.
They got to call in?
You have to call in. Yes, you have to call in, and you get... we're going to take your name and do a
raffle?
A raffle.
Okay.
Of a 15-minute... Oh, no, half-hour reading with both Michael and Angela. Free, and you get a book, also 2 free flight passes for Vegas indoor skydiving, which is going to be, a lot of fun. So if you've never done that, you know it's an amazing thing. It feels like you're flying,
So why don't you give the folks the phone number again, so to make sure this line is really crowded.
Okay, so are you doing the show, Mike? Okay. So if you want to call in to 702-609-7626. That's 702-609-7626. And we have a caller on the air.
I think they hung up.
Or maybe not. All right. Well, today we're going to have some lucky listener.
We have them on.
Okay, here we go. We have someone on the air. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Are you there?
They're there.
Can you talk? Welcome.
Caller, you're on the line right now.
The invisible man. That was New World Order.
They're there.
Check it out, my man.
Hello. Go ahead and speak.
Sherilyn, didn't you also bring somebody in the? Oh, we do got somebody. There should be.
There you go. Okay. Caller, you're on the air. Hello. Hi, do you have a question for Michael or Angela for the new year?
I do.
All right. All right. What's your name?
I can barely hear you, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what's your name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. Okay, Yvonne. We can hear you, so go ahead and let us know.
Yvonne, are you from Las Vegas?
I am. I live in Las Vegas.
Okay, what's your questions for me or Angela here?
My question is, I've been in court for 4 years on my husband's home. The granddaughter took a quick claim deed and it should be void. So I'm going back to court. I want to know if I'm going to get the house back or not.
Let's go with Angela first.
Angela, what do you feel?
I feel that I need a little more information.
Okay.
Well, basically, Yvonne, it's not going to be as easy as you think it's going to be in that department. Your attorney has to do his part, number one. Number two,
For some reason, I can barely hear you. It's cutting out.
okay, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to have to rely on your attorney, number one. Going to court and everything, you may have some problems, but I do believe if your attorney puts in the paperwork properly, you can stay there, the house, but you're going to have a little struggle. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to probably be some delays, but at least you can stay in the house is what I feel here. But it depends on your attorney now, and it's going to cost you some more money than you thought too when this is all done and over with. But I believe if you stick with it, by July things should really be overturned. But again, it depends on your attorney if he files the right papers. Okay, Angela,
Alright.
you want to add anything else?
No, I pretty much agree with you on all of that you said. Because that's exactly how I was feeling. I just didn't know how to put it into words, right?
All right. Just go with your feelings and just get out there.
Okay. Okay, Yvonne, well, thank you for calling on Sherilyn Show here today.
Thank you. And Yvonne, you're going to be one of our lucky,
Oh, get her name and phone number.
yeah, one of our lucky drawing winners. So we're going to put your name in a hat, and we're going to be drawing it in 15 minutes. So stay tuned.
Okay, you got her phone number?
Oh, hold on.
You gotta get her phone number.
We have to get your phone number. Hold on. George.
Okay.
George.
You can always send us an email.
Well, she's getting the phone number, and Yvonne's on the line here. Angela, what predictions you have here for 2015 as a psychic?
Well, I see a whole lot more people awakening, and I also see, I see a whole lot of telekinesis.
Really? I woke up this morning, so I'm over it. But go ahead.
I just think this year is going to be really great. I mean, with everyone opening up their spiritual sides, I mean, all the people that are starting to do that, it's just going to be fascinating. It really is. There's going to be so much,
Get her phone number. Yeah.
so we're,
With divine wisdom and everything coming through. Hey, okay, Yvonne. What's your phone number? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 7999. Okay, thank you. We're gonna put your name in a hat and we're gonna give you a call.
Okay, well,
Thank you. Yeah? All right, bye-bye.
Okay, I'll give you my predictions. First of all, the world has moved off its axis. This is the second year. We're going to see more violent weather that we've never seen before, and it's going to increase every year. We have the Pacific Ocean exploding with tremendous lava underneath there, changing the structure. Everything's being ripped apart. We're going to have more tsunamis. We're going to have freezing weather. We're going to have hot weather. You're going to see things upside down all over the world.
Really?
Okay? There's going to be awakenings of the consciousness because of what's going on. And also, there's a lot of things behind the scenes with North Korea, with Russia, and don't be surprised by this December of 2015 that they're talking about a major World War III, and it could happen even early next year. It all depends on how Obama operates as a peacemaker, because it does not look good as coming down here. Besides that, what the government's doing is, as we know, is spraying chemtrails. The government is also doing a lot of harsh chemicals, and they're actually making more people sicker. Okay, and people are going to find out more, and people are more protesting, more demonstrations, not just because of the black people being beat up by the police in that area, but I think the people in general are getting tired of being controlled.
Yeah.
This is what's happening for 2015. This is just the minute stuff, and a lot of scientific developments this year. A lot.
Hey, we got a caller.
Okay, we got a caller.
Hi, caller. What's your name? Say it again. Jeanette.
Janelle.
Janelle. Okay, Janelle. Hey, Janelle. How you doing? Janae. Janae. Okay, Janae, you got it. Hey,
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Okay, we got it. Jeanette Hernandez, correct? Okay, Jeanette. So you're going to be in our drawing for possibly
Get her phone
half-hour
number.
reading?
Get her phone number.
I got it.
Well, we're
I
going to
got
get
it
your
right here.
we got your
Okay.
phone number off the air. Okay. So what we want to do is you have a question for the new year. That's a good one.
Well, I believe, let me put it this way, you're also a very practical person. So if somebody walks into your life, you better have a job and make some money, because you're not going to deal with it, number one. But as far as love, there's opportunities here in June of 2015 in that area. You get a little bit impatient and impulsive with people. You don't take their garbage if they're playing games with you. You tell them to take a hike. Let me put it this way here. But there's that opportunities there, but there's still a part of you may not trust the individual. And this is from other of the past, so keep this in mind. And just don't be too judgmental on this individual. Otherwise, it will work for you. Okay?
All right. Okay, thank. Yes, she's here. Teresa's out there. Okay, so Angela, you have any?
I
inputs?
actually kind of had a little twist to that.
Okay, go
'Cause
ahead.
I see that happening in July, like you said, but then I also see something more happening in August.
All right.
Okay. So what's happening in August? You get married?
Yes.
Yeah. I see you meeting somebody in August who's gonna get your attention, and actually you might find yourself deciding between
Oh.
two.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
All right,
You're
thank you,
welcome.
Jeanette. We're going to be putting you in the drawing. Okay, you
You
too.
too.
Bye-bye. So stay tuned and keep listening, because every 15 minutes we're going to be doing a drawing, and you get to either indoor skydiving or 2 half-hour readings from Mike or Angela. And right now you call in for a free 2-minute reading, and we'll give you some input on what's going on for the year 2015.
You know, George, the owner of All Talk Radio, who's right here,
Mhm.
you know, he just found somebody in the lost and found section, and she wants to know if it's
Actually,
going.
she found me there, but that's okay.
Oh, she found you there.
Oh, she found you there. The lost and found section. Where exactly is that?
I don't know, I was lost.
So George,
Okay.
did you want anything about your new girlfriend? If you're going to get married or anything's going to
Yeah, I'm
happen?
kind of curious to what's going to happen from all this. It's kind of new.
Okay, why don't you give her name and her age or?
Her name and her age. Okay, her name's Danielle, and she's 28.
Okay, well, let's go over here.
Okay,
Our-
Angela,
our-
what do you
Angela, our
feel?
great psychic.
I feel she's a beautiful girl, head
That
over
she is.
heels. You are. I see nothing but good things in the near future.
When are they going to get married, do you think?
Probably, actually, it might be pretty quick. One of those, fall in love, get married, and live happily ever after.
Right?
Wow.
Oh,
What month do you think?
I see 6 months from now. I see some big changes in 6 months.
Oh,
That's what I meant, quick.
There's
that's,
something.
that's exactly
That's
what I
exactly
said.
what he said.
Is that right?
Everything that
July.
he said, we talked about, and he exactly said the same thing.
That's
In
awesome.
July, I
That's
said
great.
get married in that area, and they're going to probably take a trip down to Walt Disney in Florida.
It's kind of funny we talked about that when neither one of us have ever been to Walt Disney.
Is that right?
We just talked about it last night.
Okay.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is great. That's great.
Totally.
Based on what's psychic,
That's
right?
right. See, call in and you can get all information that you just never thought was there, and find out what's going on for the new year. Okay, so Mike, continue what you were saying about
The world
the
events.
world events. Yes.
Well, unfortunately, not everything is good in what's going on here. But people have to understand, chemtrails, all this stuff by the government, and the poisons in the air and the poisons in the food is not really what's causing the major damage. The world went off on its axis back in last year, and then this year has gotten worse.
Yeah.
And we're going to have more
It's
instead
going to
of
flip, isn't it?
yeah, it's
gonna
flipping
flip.
slowly.
Yeah.
And
Not
so
like all of a sudden.
And so instead of having an extreme burning up like people are talking about and drought and all that, we're going to have a lot of places getting colder, getting more icier, and everything's changing. And you don't know where you're going to live, how dangerous it's going to be, all these.
Mhm.
Not only that, we're going to have changes, and the money's not going to be coming in the next within 2 or 3 years, and that changes a lot of things. Now we have political war going on. We North Korea and all this other stuff
Right.
here. We have David who was here who wants to probably get a reading from both of us, Angela and myself. But he was saying that it's going to be like cyber war, spyware and whatnot.
Right.
That's
Internal.
That's not going to actually happen, folks. I do believe we are going to have a war with Russia. I did see the missiles hitting Virginia, this could happen. It's going to happen in our lifetime, and it could happen by. It could even happen early next year. It depends on the government, but either way you look at it, if we are going to be in World War III.
What about China?
If that happens with Russia, China's going to get involved too.
Yeah. that's what I think.
And we may get our ass kicked, basically.
Oh, boy.
And that's because the United States, Obama is getting too greedy, too power hungry, and these other countries have power. They have a lot of power, and
And
they're
a lot
not,
of people.
and they have a lot of people just not going to continue to take the political. And they talk about New World Order is that all the government works together. That's not going to really happen because look at Russia. Russia is ruled by a Scorpio country, and Scorpio people don't take crap from nobody. And
That's
Scorpio
true.
likes
That's
money,
true.
they like power themselves, and so I don't see all the countries working together for New World Order. So that's an illusion. But on the other hand, everybody's going to be chipped in the next 3 to 5 years. They're going to want
Me
to do
too.
that. Yeah, that's right. As I said, I get chipped every night because I eat chocolate chips.
So is it like an organic chip? I mean, how are they going to plant it into the minds of men, or
No, that they can
What?
plant it in your
in
wrist.
your wrist? And you got to scan it.
And then they're going to scan it. The problem with I don't like about chips is you don't know what's in that chip. Now there could be poison where if you're
Yeah.
not following the rules and regulation, they can release it.
Kill you, right?
You don't
Okay.
know, and so we have to trust them. I don't think so.
Well, what about we're changing the vibration of the planet? It's moving up. It's going to a higher dimension. What about that?
Well,
What do you think?
I think that's excellent.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I believe it is. I'm one of them with all the modern knowledge I got on spiritual and all the new techniques and everything. But a lot of people are not even ready for that, basically. We have all these new inventions. Unfortunately, I would say is not for the better, for the worse, because with the high technology, we have control issues. With the robots, with the CES, I saw the robots, whatnot, in 10 years, you're going to have robots walking around, and they're going to probably cost like a car, very expensive in that
The
area.
robots, yeah.
Yeah, and in the future, we're going to have artificial intelligence controlling us,
Yeah.
basically. So,
I
I have a question
Or
for
AI.
Angela. Do you think artificial intelligence it has a soul?
No, I don't.
Wow, that's pretty good. Because that's what, I asked Spirit yesterday when I was at the CES. I says, why is everybody doing all this robot stuff, and androids? And I heard from Spirit saying because humans want to be like gods. So they're trying to imitate God with the robots, indestructible, to control and do all these other things here. Unfortunately, that's the future.
Wow.
And you cannot stop the progress. Why? Because it's all about control and money. In that area. Now, on the other hand, there's a lot of people consciousness waking up, like you were saying.
Okay, excuse me, I'm sorry, we have another caller. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Hi, caller, what's your name? And the caller. Okay, we're having a little trouble with the phones today. But we're getting ready to do the drawing. It's been 15 minutes and we have a couple names. So we're going to do the drawing right now.
No, you really should do drawing later, but that's up to
But
you.
it's every 15 minutes we're supposed to do a drawing. And so, yeah, so we're going to do one drawing and George's got the name. And remember my book, Place 33 Secrets of Universal Truths Revealed. Here we go.
Yvonne, actually, yes.
The winner is Yvonne. All right, Yvonne, you're going to get a copy of my book, Place 33 Secrets of Universal Truths Revealed. And the next drawing will be for a half-hour reading with Mike or Angela. You get to choose. Okay.
Okay, now maybe we can get the caller back in with us here.
All right.
Caller, you're on the line?
Hello. Hi, caller. How you doing? Good. What's your name? Michelle. Hey, Michelle. What could we help you with today, Michelle? Do you have a question? Oh. All right, Angela.
Well, hi, Michelle. Actually, hi. You gave me chills from head to toe on that one. Yes, I do think that is a wonderful idea, actually. It could, babies can only bring pleasure in the long run.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea for you.
So do you think she'll be able to have a baby if she has her tubes?
I do, actually, yes.
Awesome. There you go, Michelle. You want to hear something? Yes. Would you like to have Mike input something for you? Have a question for Mike?
Well, the problem is this: if you do that, I do see some problems with the uterus area. You would have to definitely take care of that, and you would have to take black cohosh, help the female area, or red raspberry tea, or you can eat yams, anything to protect the female area. So just be cautious in that area. If you do that, then you'll be fine. Otherwise, there's going to be some problems there.
All right, thank you.
Well, the whole idea is if you're thinking about getting your tubes untied and you want to get pregnant, I think you can start doing it now. Of course, then once you get pregnant, then you, like anything, because you can, if you don't know what you're doing, you can cause problems. But right, black cohosh. You go to the health food store, the female section, and it'll say black cohosh. It'll help the female area, especially because there's some problems in the uterus right now. I can tell you because I'm a medical intuitive.
Yes.
So keep this in mind. If you do a few things for yourself, you'll be fine. But don't just, if you just think doing your tubes is going to be fine, you need to start helping it right now. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're
Thank you, Michelle. We're putting your name in the drawing, so stay tuned. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, now I would like to bring in, we have like 3 guests outside.
Okay.
And bring
Do
them in.
they get to be in the drawing too? Or?
Sure, why not? But I'd like to bring them in and have them ask a question, and one at a time.
I don't know if you can get them in, but they can one can come over here and just show their face a little bit and then come back off.
Okay.
So they know who you're reading
Yeah,
that's in the studio.
okay.
So.
We have Mark, what's his name?
David?
David, Tom, and Teresa are out there. So I'm not sure what order we're going
Did they take the bus or the car here?
in. Can you psychically feel which order we're gonna go in?
Well, they should really get David up here.
David's shy.
Oh, we got
He's shy.
Tom. All right, Tom, come around over. We want you to stand behind us here.
Just want to let the people know, then you can have a seat back.
That's the
again.
camera. Okay, here we have Tom, and we're going to give him a reading. He has some questions. This is Mike, and this is Angela.
Oh, you're gonna do a reading of me?
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
ask some questions.
Yeah, you can have a seat back there if you want.
Well, I thought you were doing a reading, but you want me to ask questions?
Ask questions, yeah, for the new year.
Okay,
You got to get on that mic right there.
wait, well, where's our economy going?
Okay? We were just talking about that a little bit.
There's a lot of changes happening behind scene, and in reality, people say, well, first of all, numerology, it even says it's going to pick up this year. But if you really look around, everywhere you go, somebody's asking for money. You got more homeless people than you've ever seen in your entire life. And so I don't, people are going to tell you it's going to get better, but I really don't see it getting better. And I think they're doing things behind scenes, the money that they want to be changed, and if, they're going to, real estate's going to go up a little bit, okay? They're going to pull that plug again around September and October.
Oh, yeah.
And so
All right.
don't look for
That's
money.
what the numerology's saying?
Psychic too.
He's a psychic and numerologist, and also he is a medical intuitive. He can see, what's wrong with you. Yeah.
Can you tell?
Well, you got several things wrong with you. One, you can get out of breath very easily because of the lungs being the way it is.
Okay.
In that aspect, you got too much toxins in your upper part of your colon and your stomach, and you're starting to develop arthritis in certain areas of the body because of that. So keep this in mind. So you will have to take apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of that, a teaspoon of honey, a glass of still water. If you want to get rid of it, for the lungs, you can take ginger tea, would help the lungs, or you can get essential oil. Eucalyptus essential oil applied to your chest. This will help you to a certain degree. Emotion-wise, you're not a very happy person. A lot of it has to do
Emotional body.
Emotional or emotion?
with
Emotional.
emotional. Okay.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this deals with other people, especially loved ones and things in general. A lot of times, because
I
you don't
didn't
want
tell him anything.
you don't want to yeah, but you don't want to tell people how you really feel. But in reality, you're a nice guy because you really like people. You have great humor, by the way. You like
Yeah.
to make people laugh, and,
Yes,
and
yeah.
you can really talk to the storm when you want to.
I used to be a class clown, so yeah.
But join the club. And if you don't help your circulation, you're going to start having a problem with your lower ankles and your feet. I'm going to give you that warning because your pancreas is off too. Okay, so you need
That
to take
runs in the family.
wheatgrass juice. And I'm just hitting a couple of things here and there, but we want to give Angela an opportunity
Yes.
because I don't want to steal all the limelight here.
Okay, Angela, what do you see?
I actually see a whole lot of anxiety. I see you being really spiritual yourself. Like you came in here just like you were gonna tell a reading, and I think you're holding it back right now, as a matter of fact. Because I believe that you hear spirit also. Is this true?
I don't know. Do you hear spirit? Do you hear God talking to you? How do you feel?
Well, I like to think I'm very positive.
Yeah. you're very
Because I
positive.
feel that light over your head, just,
It's a positive
it's
thing.
open.
I got
Yeah.
a light too.
Yeah.
I like to
No,
always think you could lock me into a closet and I see a ray of light.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
But you really need to pick up your emotions. People don't think they know you; they really don't know you. You keep a lot of things internal.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but that's just
He's
the way
a
you are.
Gemini.
And you love to think. You're always thinking about everything in that area, and you like to weigh things in that aspect. Or so you can see a bullshit con artist a mile away when
Oh,
they're
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
This is just the way you are, and you're always thinking. So
Yeah.
somebody thinks that because you're quiet sometimes, you're really not. You're completely opposite of everything.
You're just thinking.
Very opinionated, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
what I'm
why he
saying.
was coming here to tell us this is all baloney.
No.
I got some ham.
No, I would never do that.
No, I'm just
not
kidding.
that way.
I know.
I believe there's always an opportunity to get ahead. There is.
Yeah, I told you, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. He's my uncle.
But you gotta talk common sense. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's why you can be like that.
Yeah.
So, again, getting back to the economy.
Okay.
I really think that it's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back, to a certain degree only, and then they're gonna pull the plug later. And probably by the fall, you'll see some things changing again.
Oh, I
So-
think we have another caller on the line. No, hold on. Okay. You missed the part where we were talking about a cataclysmic event getting ready to happen because the Earth is flipping.
You mean the rotation of the plates? I mean,
Yeah.
the cataclysmic movement.
No.
Yes, yeah. That's
Well, I'm a schizo.
it's schizophrenic.
Well, no, I agree that that's gonna happen one day, but
No, it's happening now.
It's happening now, and it's
This
getting
is-
more and more.
It's in the
Good.
second year already. This is why we have all this major disaster and weather you've never seen before. It's not had a lot to do with the New World Order. It has some, but that's not the worst where it's really coming from.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Tom. We appreciate you coming
Okay,
in.
Tom, yeah, thanks.
And,
okay, I'll let loose in the other room.
can you send Teresa in? Okay. So we didn't have another caller, George. Huh?
No, it was actually just a line that went through. But I have a question while
Oh,
we're
okay,
waiting.
sure.
I've got a health question for me. I'm getting a little bit older. Do you guys see any health issues?
Health issues, you guys. Angela? How
Go ahead,
about you?
Angela.
What do you see?
I actually see a little cancer,
Oh,
but
she's good.
Where?
a
Where do you see it?
curable cancer.
Oh,
Where?
that's good.
It's
Awesome.
part of the body.
Into the prostate, maybe.
Is it
Yeah, very close.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's good for that palmetto? Saw palmetto
Mhm.
something. Yeah, that's supposed to be good for that.
Yeah, but George,
But I believe it can be cured also.
Awesome.
I'm gonna survive this.
George, are you taking
Yes.
Obamacare because you're gonna need it?
Yeah, right.
You
I
got
know.
that Obamacare hookup?
Because on the right on your chest there, which would be the left upper part of the lung area, is very irritated in that area, and eventually it's going to affect some problems with the heart. So I give you a warning. And also you have a little problem with your lower back. The kidneys are not operating properly in that aspect. I understand you're with somebody new, but you're still.
Don't say getting old.
No, he's got young spirit.
Yeah.
There's some things from the past that's still affecting you, and you're still a little bit unhappy, and you're a little shocked at what has occurred in the past, and so you're still trying to overcome that. I think you're more concerned with your children more than anything else there at this time period here too, and there's been problems with your eyes lately here too. So light will bother your eyes. That's because you wear the sunglasses or whatever. In that department, and so you need to take more vitamin C, vitamin A, and B2 to help your eyes and the other areas that we're talking about here. So keep this in mind. I'm just touching a few things.
And maybe a New Year's resolution to quit smoking. That might be good.
Wow.
Because if it's in the lung area.
Yeah, I think I had a bad motorcycle wreck about 2009, and I have been having a little bit of pain in the area where it's so lately. So.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful because it is going to affect your heart,
Yep.
basically. And then you're going to find you're going to get very hot on the forehead and sweating a little bit, and then that's an indication the heart's
That's
going.
happening right now after hearing all this.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Well, the good news, some of your hair is growing back.
Oh.
It actually is. I don't know what's going on with that.
Really? That's awesome. Okay, is it Teresa?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, how about Mark? Dave. I keep calling him Mark. Dave, he must have been a Mark in a past life.
When I talked to her out there, she said she was kind of shy right now.
Oh,
So.
well, she can. Teresa, come on.
Is it Dave?
Dave? Yeah. Please. Okay, so anyway, now remember to call in, and every 15 minutes we're getting ready to have another drawing, and
If you want to call in, the number is 702-609-7626. That's 702-609-7626.
there you go with that great announcer
You
voice.
know what my suggestion for George
What?
is to visualize like you're smoking a cigarette, go, and everybody will think you're nuts and they'll think you're normal,
Mhm.
and then you'll kick the habit that way.
Hey, that's good
You'll
for
really
all
think you're
smokers.
smoking.
Yeah, because it's in the mind, it's mental. It's a
See, look,
mental
look at
thing.
he touches his head saying, this guy's nutty as a fruitcake.
You gotta touch your lips because it's a physical, mental thing, and then there you go.
Wow, that actually did kind of feel.
Hey, and here we have David. Okay, David, we need you to come up here and show your face so everybody can see you. No, you gotta stand up.
Come around.
You're right behind us, and just say
You can
hi.
have
Hello.
calls. Oh, we know this guy. Oh, we know this guy.
So you can have a seat and get the mic on there. Okay, now, we enjoyed talking to you a little bit earlier, and I like, what you had to say. But do you have some questions for Mike? And talking to the mic a little bit closer there, please. And Angela.
Well, no, I just have one question to Mike.
Okay.
He said that the real estate is going to go up in this town. What did he mean by that?
Real estate's gonna go up to a certain degree only, and in other areas of, like East Coast, certain areas like that, real estate goes even much, much higher. It's gonna have a cap here, but again, everything's a fooler. That they want, the president wants everybody to realize that money's coming in, things are moving, but in reality, things are just being shifted and changed around. So you will have, you'll see real estate in Las Vegas coming up a little bit there.
That's what I was speaking about Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned homeless and stuff like that, and I was interested in that, the economy.
Yeah, everybody is.
But stick to Vegas. What did you mean by real estate has to go up in Vegas? That's what I wanted to know.
No, I said real estate will go up to a certain degree only here in Las Vegas. In New York, it'll be like twice as high, things going up. So it really depends on the state, city, and things in general.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not all over the world where everything's equal in that area. And they're going to say that things are working out in Vegas. If that was true, then look at places like Caesars Palace, want to go under other areas. And then if that was true, that everybody's working and things in general too besides real estate, then how come we have so many homeless people? Every time I go into my car, someone's asking for $5. They're asking for this, and they're knocking on my window.
Right, because it's easy.
And I go to the strip, they're all over the place there, they're sleeping. Oh, come on. And this was not happening even 10 years ago. I've been here 12 years. I did not see all that stuff happening. And they're saying it's picking up. No, I'm sorry. It's they want to give you that illusion it's picking up, basically. So keep this in mind. But real estate in general will increase maybe 10, 20, 30,000. It's very possible. It's not seen for the next year. That's not the question. But will they pull the plug on this by September and October? I feel like they're going to be pulling a lot of plugs on a lot of things, especially.
Well, I'm a product of the environment. I'm from Vegas. I was born and raised here.
Oh, yeah?
And one thing I'm saying is right now, well, I live with my aunt, but I'm trying to, I'm not homeless, but I can be categorized as homeless because I don't have my own home. But I'm trying to put that to the test because I'm going to get a job and stuff and see how it picks up. I worked over as a volunteer
Right.
for a lot of homeless people and stuff.
Sure.
So I'm going to put that to the test and see how the economy is picking up. But you said something about.
Okay.
Well, numerology speaking, we're in an 8 year. 8 means deals with money.
Money, yeah.
But on the other hand, it can also deals with nuclear war. It can deal with people struggling for the money. Do you understand? So you have. It's not just that it's going to come your way. You have to work for it.
Oh, yeah, I understand that, but you said that people were knocking on your windows asking for $5, and I mean we don't really have a rampage. We don't have ghettos here in Vegas. That's what I'm trying to say. And it ain't that bad, but we do have a homeless problem, and we do have people in need here, and people need to get
Okay,
their
have you been
needs.
walking? Have you been walking on the strip lately?
I've been walking the streets of Las Vegas, and I've been
I'm not talking about the streets. I'm talking about
Yeah, that's what you don't want me to go there, but
I know. I really think there should be a place where we could help people to go to get some help to change. Get some working. Lessons.
Well, if you go to San Diego, California, I mean, in downtown, they're just loaded. They're all over the place in one section, and they're allowed to do that. But out here, they're not allowed to. Like you're saying, there needs to be a place where the homeless people can go to without being kicked by the police or
Absolutely,
arrested
yeah,
or whatever.
because they're all over by our business too, and I feel sorry for them. I feel bad, because they're people just like we are. They're just in a bad place.
Well, the community helps out, and the police ain't so bad. I mean, if you're out there causing trouble, they're gonna arrest you.
Right.
But if the resources are available and people in the community can help them, lead them into the right areas and help them out, because we have a lot of people coming from all over the nation. They come over here, lose their money, they gamble, they end up in the
Exactly.
streets, they end up hustling, they end up going there,
Exactly.
going there.
And then they
Right.
They
end
end up
up
going out with the
homeless.
wrong woman, they knock on your window, $5 here, or something like, you might get in trouble.
So David,
So David, we see a big change for you in the future, and I want to have Angela and Michael give you a reading about that.
but I wanted to give him more
Oh,
numerology.
I'm sorry, numerology.
Yeah, because he's been probably in a bad cycle, but this is one of my books of numerology proven science. I want people to understand that. And you can get it on my website, angelsonwheels.net. And yours is a book called Love Connection Workbook that deals with numbers and colors and everything. In 5 minutes, you can tell anybody about their personality, when you first meet them, their health, everything. They're going to be married, single, just like that. It's amazing. It's the #1 top seller here in the bookstores, but you can get it again at angelsonwheels.net for this book here.
Yeah.
And if you're involved, if you are you married or single, David?
I'm single.
Single.
Okay, then you want this book here. Enter Secrets of Men and Women. This will help you. Everything you want to
Okay.
know about relationships.
Okay, we're gonna put this in the drawing here. We got your name in the drawing.
So, but give me your month and day of birth. We'll see what cycle you're in.
11/10/66. May I add one thing?
Go ahead.
I'm a Christian.
Okay.
It don't matter.
That's all
Okay,
right.
no problem.
I'm
We are too.
a Catholic. You know.
Okay, right on.
Okay, 11/10. See, the 10th, what that really means is you're a very independent type person. You start thinking sometimes you don't finish it in that area. And you have always been spiritual. You've had problems when you was younger that dealt with family and issues and always being nice to people and pleasing them, and it wasn't very pretty for you. But since November 10th, we're going to look at this year. Last year, you went through a lot of changes. This was last year. Okay, this is the year for relationships. It looks really good for you. Look for February coming up for next month. You're going to work hard. You should have some form of money or security coming in. March, you're taking a vacation. And April, you're concerned with the residential. June is going to be your best month financially. August, a lot of changes. And plus, you will find a relationship this year for sure. And by December of this year, you're going to be taking a vacation.
I accept
Okay,
that.
I like that, that's nice. Angela, what do you see?
I see big changes for David, actually. I see him being the speaker at a church
Mm,
in
nice.
October. He'll finally be up there behind the podium at the church talking, and
Really?
because of his personality, it's gonna draw a lot of people to that church to help them make money and to get the church going, doing the things that they would like to get done.
And helping people, that's awesome. Yeah, that's what we're all
Yeah,
about.
you know what you're really good when it comes to church situation? You're very good at managing things. You understand people, where they're coming from. You tend to weigh it. You have some lot of wisdom. Sure, you're concerned about the money, but this is where a talent rate lies, and you need to put yourself in that position because you're very loyal and you're a hard worker, and you will get the job done. Sound like you?
Thank you very much. I accept it. That's a blessing from God.
Yes, yes. Oh, God. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you know, and we're not all, you know, people get weird about people who are psychic and mediums and say it's not Christian, but it is. You know, they talk to angels all the time in the Bible. And they talk, you know, God spoke to Moses through the burning bush. I mean, we just because it happened then doesn't mean it stops now. You know what I'm saying?
May I bring up one verse in the Bible?
Sure.
The only time that they really talk about the medium is when Saul went to the witch of Endor to seek when the kingdom got taken away. It was given to David, and he was going, so he searched out to seek the witch from Endor.
Okay.
And he woke, I think it was Elisha, the prophet. And Elisha said, "Why did you awake me?" That's why I said I'm a little, when it comes to mediums.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
But the thing
Why'd
about,
you awake me?
Yeah.
But we're talking about awakening here.
yeah, so what I'm saying is, and what happens is, but God's always used everybody for every specific purpose and plan in this lifetime. So everyone's called to the ministry of God, including Satan himself.
Yeah, and Satan is, you know, it's just the duality that makes him bad, but he's not the one that does anything. It's
I agree.
huh? Okay. Okay, we got Janet Hernandez, winner number 2. Janet, you're winner number 2. And you win a half-hour reading with Mike Kerbin, 1 half-hour reading, and we'll be calling you and getting you instructions on that. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, David, thank you so much, and we really appreciate your input and everything, and I hope you got a little something, you know.
Thank you.
So yeah, come on, send Teresa in, please. All right, one more time. I just want to plug my book. This is gonna be the. No, I already gave this away. Angela's next. We're gonna give her away. Half hour of her.
That's cheap.
Keep looking at that one. This one over here. Okay, so this is Place 33 Secrets of Universal Truths Revealed through Hypnotic Channeling. And you can get this on place33.org. Order it directly. Or Amazon also has the book. And Kindle.
You should show the back of the cover.
Oh yeah,
that
the
looks
back. This,
interesting.
and what's really interesting is this is channeled through Joseph Campbell. Actually came in and he channeled. And here we have another caller on the air. Hold on just a minute. Hi. Hi, caller. You're on the air. Oh, I hear myself talking.
Caller, if you could please turn your computer down a little bit and pay attention to the phone, that would be a great help.
Caller, you're on the air. Yeah, yeah, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name? Ilana. Hey, Ilana, we're gonna put you in the drawing for.
Get her phone up. Get her phone up. Okay.
Angela.
I actually would like to hear Mike's input first.
Okay.
Because I kind of already know her, so I feel
Okay.
like I'm cheating a little.
And Mike, what would you
Well,
say?
number one, any man that's going to be with her in true love has to be very intelligent, because you ain't gonna take anybody that's stupid in any shape or form.
All right.
And she's very intuitive. She can see right through a lot of people like a razor
Oh.
in that department. And she has her standards. So if the person's clowning around and it's not working, it's not going to work. But I do believe that she is seeking a relationship. So we're going to look around May. Things start popping
May.
for her in that department. But you know, she can get very moody at times. I got to admit that. Because she's very, perfectionist in her own way, or demanding the way that she wants to see things, and that's understandable. And she's, everybody should get what they want in that department, but she wants to go places.
Okay.
Well, you can always watch us back on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch us back on YouTube and then hear it again. Okay. Sorry, but maybe that's better right there. Is that better?
But either way you look at it, she will have a relationship. But again, for someone to stay with her the way that she wants, they have to have some high qualities.
Okay, you're looking for a quality guy. That's it. Okay, Angela, you got a few words? We're going to Teresa.
Well, I think that you already know who this person is.
Oh.
And I just see bright things in your future, Elena. You know that. You're a good girl. You've got a golden heart. I mean, any guy would be crazy to let you slip through their fingers.
Okay. Well, hopefully that answered your question, Ilana. Thank you so much for calling in, and we're putting you in the drawing. We only got a few minutes left. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now we have Teresa, and Teresa is going to ask some questions, and we're going to put her in the drawing. And this one is after the 1.5 hour for you, it's going to be for 2 passes to Vegas indoor skydiving. 2 passes. So, next person call in. Come on. Okay, Teresa, do you have a question?
I do. I have an addictive personality.
Closer to the mic. Yeah, there you go.
I have an addictive personality, and I want to know how I could break that from gambling and.
Okay, I hear ya. Okay,
Well,
Mike's gonna answer.
you know, most people have addiction personalities. You'd be surprised if they overeat, the gambling, etc. In that department. Basically, you're going to have to do something small every day, put it on a piece of paper, this is what I want done, this is what I'm going to do. And you got to take inventory of yourself every day, not just every week. And then you look at the good and the bad, and you work on your addiction every day that way. You slowly cut it down. You can never cut any addiction completely. And if you even cut one addiction out, you'll go into another addiction, so you got to work on that. That's just how it works. And then you got to put what I want to do positive. What do I really want to make myself happy? And work on that eventually to make it more and more that direction. That's the only way you're going to be addictions. Don't let anybody kid you. Plus,
Yeah.
you got to take herbs and vitamins and certain different things. And you know, time's running out here for that.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay.
That helps. And then Angela,
Thank
do you
you.
have anything?
Yeah, I do. I actually, if there's some things that you would like to stop doing, I believe that gardening would be a good replacement,
Oh, there you go.
you know,
Yeah.
and painting, I've seen also.
Painting. Oh,
Yeah.
we should do a painting class.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Painting and drinking with some wine, though. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I was thinking about.
I think it would help kill the time, you know.
Yeah, then you won't want to think about gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to replace it. You know, anytime you any addiction. All right, well,
Okay, thank
folks,
you.
that's time. And Michelle has won the half-hour reading with Angela, and we'll be calling you on that one. And I want to thank everybody. Mike, thank you for all those great predictions. And Angela, thank you. You're
You're
awesome.
welcome.
And George, thank you for bringing us back online. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye. I love you, honey.
Love you.
See you soon.
Take care now.
Have you ever